Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Welcome to my live. Today I'm doing a review on a play I watched yesterday in the theatre. The name of the play is The Secret Lives of Baba Segi, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives, and it played at the Arcola Theatre, which is in Dalston, London. It was quite difficult for me to get tickets because it sold out. Originally, the run was up until the 31st of May, which has now been extended to the 7th of June because it's completely sold out. So it was a whole thing for us to get tickets. And what we done is I put my name on the waiting list, and each time there were cancellations, they gave me a call, and they were really good. Like, they would practically call me every day or every other day with cancellations. Because there were a group of us, it was a bit difficult because they never had 4 tickets available on the one night for people on the waiting list. But I will say, if you put your name on the waiting list, they will call you at least every day or every other day, which is what they done with me. On Tuesdays at the Arcola Theatre, they have the pay what you can nights, which means that you pay what you can for the ticket. Tickets on the nights are limited, however, that may be one option for people. I believe you need to get to the theatre for 5:30 in the evening to start queuing up for those pay what you can tickets. So all the tickets were sold out. I put my name on the waiting list, and we received calls every other day, and in the end we were finally successful yesterday, and we went to see the showing for the evening performance, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. So this play is directed by, and I'm so sorry if I mispronounce the names, I do apologize in advance for mispronouncing them, but the play is directed by Femi Elufowoju Jr., and it's adapted for the stage by Rotimi Babatunde, and it's based on the novel by Lola Shoneyin. Hello Walnut, and hi Superb underscore tone 66. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all feeling great. So the play has now been extended to the 7th of June. Hi, Makaira. Hi, Makaira 123. And Superb underscore tone 66. Hi to you. Right, so I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, so the play has now been extended to, I know, very, very much so, unfortunately, due to my location. I do apologize for the lag once again. So the play has been extended at the, can you say my name? Oh, hi, Leighton. Hope you're keeping well. That's good, that's good. It's the bank holiday weekend, depending on what country you're in. But we're currently on the bank holiday weekend, which means tomorrow is a bank holiday. So I hope you're all enjoying. Right, so it's based at the Arcola Theatre. I have been there a few times to watch different plays. It's a really good location. It's got a studio. It's got a main how do you say that word? Auditorium. And it's also got a basement studio as well. We were in the basement studio yesterday. Today I had some fruit. Actually, I had some fruit this morning. What did you all have? I want to get into oats with yogurt, but I don't know. It sounds a bit. I want to get into more fiber. So I had potassium this morning, but I want to get into fiber. So maybe oats with yogurt. But that just sounds really It sounds really, but for now, fruit. Right, so this play, The Secret Lives of Babasegi's Wives, is, I don't want to say any spoilers. No, I didn't have an apple, but please like it anyway. Just like it, please. No, I didn't have an apple. I'll have an apple tomorrow, okay? Or I'll have an apple now if you want, but yeah, please like my live. Jam and toast, nice. Do you have butter with that as well? Oh, thank you, Leighton. I really appreciate that. Much appreciated. I'll have an apple tomorrow and I'll think of you, Leighton. And Rats, do you, well, in general, when you guys have jam and toast, do you have butter on it as well? Yeah, yeah. It melts anyway. So this play is about sexual politics in modern day Nigeria. It is an adult play, so you need to be 18 or over. Oh, thank you, Leighton. The location of the theatre, it's not one of the major theatres, it's more of a local theatre. It's quite easy to get to. It's in London, and the transportation links are very, very good. It's literally opposite two stations. Like there's one station across the road and there's another station across the other road. Thank you for the heart, Leighton. And yeah, it's really good links to get there. So if you're outside London, it's the nearest station would be Kingsland High Road or Dalston Junction, but that's overground. Yeah, today's been great. Thank you. I went to church this morning. It's all right. I understood what you meant. I went to church this morning. I was quite emotional this morning at church. I was quite emotional, but yeah, it was good. Good service. And how's your day been so far? I think it's one of those laid back days. Here, anyway, it is because it's the bank holiday. So I think it's pretty much laid back for lots of people. But how's your day been so far? So, location. So I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's a really, really good play. I mean, it's based on a novel by Lola Shoneyin. Sorry for the pronunciation. And it's just really, it has twists and turns. It's very relatable. Lots of modern day issues that's brought up. Thank you for liking the live. You want to see my no, only because I don't want to give my location away. But yeah, I can describe it if you want. It's got table and chairs, sofas, chairs, a little like mini table, cabinet, mirror. It's got another like little kind of table for, biscuits and tea. Um, yeah. I promise you I'm not in a prison, if that's what you're worried about. Promise you I'm not in a prison. But even if I was in a prison, like, so what? But yeah, so I'm not gonna. Oh, thank you, Leighton. Much appreciated. My husband's a bit funny. He doesn't want like people seeing lots of stuff in our home. He's a bit funny like that, which is fair enough. Yeah, so it's really, really good storyline. Don't want to give away any spoilers, but you will love it. Very interesting. Like I said, it's for people age 18 and over. So it's not for children, basically. The costumes. So there weren't costume changes per se, although there were changes somewhat. Enough to convey who the character was and what was happening. Um, there were very simple props. Oh, okay. So you won't be able to watch it for now. Um, I mean, you can read the book, you can read the book, but obviously you won't be able to see the play, or you can ask your parent if they've ever watched this, if they've heard of this story before, because one of your parents might actually know about this book and might be able to talk to you about it in child-friendly terms. But yeah, so in regards to the props, very simple props. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go through the story. It was really good. Like they used instruments, traditional African Nigerian instruments, for the music and to set the scene. So that was really, really like it helped create the atmosphere. Also with the costume, as I said, they just use simple props, to convey the character, um, the scenario, the situation, the location. I believe the style of acting is called stylism, meaning they used different types of. 100 is how. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Are there any topics that you would like me to talk about in future at all? But yeah, so they use props and stuff just to convey what part of the story that we're in, and what who the character was and where they were. So the props are very simple. As I said, the music were used. There were lots of songs, lots of singing. Um, you know, very good ways to create. Like maybe her. So I'm not sure what live you've seen so far, but I was employed in. I was. I am involved in a employment tribunal, which has been stressful. I received a decision a couple of weeks ago. So I won one of my claims, but three of them were dismissed. And I received compensation for the one that I won. However, it's not over till the fat lady sings, basically. And I'll leave it as that. Oh, thank you. I don't think it's really a painting. My husband bought it. We have loads. We have many. Yeah, so I think it's AI because there's no like artist signature on it. I noticed on all the paintings we have, there's no artist signature. Is that a sign of AI? I think it is. So it might not actually be a human picture. Anyway, back to the play. Yeah, so there's a lot of stylism used. There's choreography because there's dancing, there's rhythm, there's singing, there's different ways of conveying part of the story. It was a really good atmosphere because the studio is so enclosed and you know, just very intimate. It was a really nice atmosphere. It was such a lovely atmosphere in there. The audience interaction was A1 because no, I don't. No children, none. The audience, I'd love to though, but no, none at the moment. So the audience, okay, bye Leighton. Thank you for liking the live and thank you for your interaction. And I hope you join another one of my lives again. And I hope you have a great week. Thank you once again, Leighton, for joining the live. So yeah, so the audience interaction was really good. It was really yeah, it was just so intimate. There was although there was a lot of humor, there was also a lot of sadness and reflection. Trigger warnings for the play, but it was a very lots of relatable themes, um, lots of takes that you may or may not agree with. However, definitely something for everyone. Um, so it's set in a polygamous marriage, in a polygamous home. Baba Segi has 3 wives, 7 children, and then he meets a university graduate called Bolanle. Bolanle, and he decides to try and woo her. So that's pretty much where we are at the beginning of the play. Um, it's not going to be any spoilers, but it's a really, really great play. The way they've executed it is wonderful. It's brilliant. I think I was able to relate to it in so many ways. I was able to, I did become quite emotional in some parts. You know, I would say there are some trigger warnings, hence why it's 18 plus for the audience. However, it's really relatable. It touches on so many topics that's relevant now in 2025 and is relevant, although the novel is set in Nigeria, you, people from all over the globe can relate to it, you know, probably more so if you are Nigerian. However, it is relatable to people from all walks of lives. So I would definitely recommend a good watch. I believe the last date is the 7th of June. However, as I said, you can put your name on a waiting list in case anybody cancels, or you can attend on a Tuesday where they do a pay what you can night, where you just pay what you can. You just line up, I believe, at 5:30, and you just pay what you can to get a ticket. Um, It was a really, really great play. The acting was brilliant. The acting was tremendous. Um, Altogether, the play was 120 minutes, including the interval. The interval was around 15 minutes. Queue for the toilet was mad. So make sure you get up as soon as the interval starts to go and use the little boy or the little girl's room. But yeah, it was just really great. It was really, really great. Yeah, my early criticism is that what's my criticism? I think my only criticism would be possibly somehow knowing what some of the words mean, what some of the songs mean. Obviously, we could feel the richness and we could feel the beauty of the music, of the songs. And I guess if you're, if you can understand it, great. But I think it would be good somehow to maybe have an understanding of what the songs mean. But yeah, that would be my only criticism, my only feedback is. But I guess maybe if there's a program available and you buy it, it's probably in there. But yeah, it was really, really great. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it to everyone else. No surprises as to why it's sold out so quickly. I do enjoy plays at the Arcola Theatre. That's a great place to go and watch a play. I believe they were struggling during COVID and stuff. We were quite worried it was going to get shut down. But thankfully, it's still going strong. But yeah, so that's my review of The Secret Lives of Babasegi'swives. Really good play, highly recommended. You may need to hustle to get a ticket because it is sold out. It's been extended up to the 7th of June. What else is there? Yeah, the acting is just brilliant. And you can really see the chemistry between all the actors, which really helps. Yeah, the music, the singing, the instruments used help create the atmosphere. And in fact, I mean, I don't even know what some of the instruments were, but it's, encouraged me to look into those types of instruments. I mean, I am trying to learn an instrument. Is it the shaka? from Ghana. But yeah, just watching that has made me even more interested in other instruments of African origin. Yeah, really, really great. Great atmosphere, very simple props that became very powerful due to the acting skills of the cast. Triggering in some parts, but obviously it's 18 plus for attendees. And yeah, it just explores the sexual politics in modern day Nigeria in a polygamous household. So that's my review of The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. Really great play, highly recommended, and if at all possible, I'd encourage you to go and see. Thank you for joining my live. Please like the live, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you. Bye.